And welcome back to Coach's Corner, everyone. We are thrilled to welcome in Arcadia High baseball coach Nick Lemas making his debut. And Nick, before we get to it, we got to tell the viewers to stick around because at the end we're going to have some pretty impressive video of your third base coach, Gabe.
Yeah, in action, live and in action.
We're going to get to that. It already has over 100,000 views on Instagram, and we'll show you that amazing video, so stay tuned for that. First Frozen Ropes tournament this season. It's freezing here in LA, at least for us Southern California folks. It's very cold, but baseball season is approaching, and it gets going this Saturday. What do you guys have this weekend?
Yeah, we open up this Saturday against DeWarty High School, which they're actually being coached by an assistant of ours who coached with us last year, Sako Chapchian. So it's his debut as a head coach. It's my former school. I came to Arcadia from DeWarty, so we open up against them 2 o'clock at Bonita High School. So we're looking forward to getting this thing going.
So that's a pretty big opener for you guys. You got the former coach, your former school.
Yeah,
a lot of excitement for that one.
Yeah, and just excitement in general, just being the opening day and getting it started. So it's nice to have those little extra things too. But it's just excited to finally get the season going.
The Frozen Ropes tournament seems like it kind of goes for a while. Kind of explain the format of what this is exactly.
So they play. It's a little different this year. In the past, we've done 32 teams, and just it's basically like a CIF playoffs. Winner advances, and they crown the champion. So you got to win 5 to win it all. But they changed it a little bit this year. Didn't have as many teams, so there's 3 games that are set, and then depending on how we do in our pool. And how we do in those 3 games will determine if we make the semifinals. So they'll take four top teams, and they'll play a semifinal from there. So we play the 25th, then we come back and play Wednesday the 28th, March 3rd, and then the next Wednesday, and then the next Friday or Saturday, depending on how we do.
So what's your approach to this tournament? It's the first time you guys are playing this year. I've seen you guys out there practicing. So what's kind of the philosophy heading in this tournament? What are you hoping to achieve from as a coaching staff and for your players?
It's changed a little bit over the years now. We play so many off-season games. You kind of have a good feel for your guys and what you want to do. In the past, it was kind of, these tournaments were a good opportunity to try different things and try different guys in different spots. We've had opportunity to do that. So, we're still going to give some guys some chances and give some guys some more looks. That's kind of what the tournaments and the preseason's for. But, we want to get our name out there that we're a good program, we're a good team, and we're going to win some games. So, we want to win. We're going to play these games to win them, and we got a good squad this year, so we're looking forward to get it going.
Yeah, last year you guys had a great season, went to the CIF playoffs, 17 wins. What are you expecting for this season heading into it this year?
It's hard to put, we're going to do this, that, and the other. I'd like to just think that we're going to compete, and we're going to be tough. We have 16 seniors, so we have a lot of guys returning off that team last year. So we're gonna be tough. We played some good competition in the fall and the winter, and we've held our own and looked quite good actually. So, I have expectations to win games, but it's take it one game at a time. The cliches, and but really it's we want to compete and battle. And if we do that and we play our game, we're really, really tough to beat.
Have you ever had in your 12 seasons 16 seniors coming back?
No, this is by far the most.
So who are some of those key returners for you guys?
Well, we start behind the dish with Taya Santa Ana. He's our returning catcher. He was player of the year last year in our Pacific League and all CIF, all area, so he's kind of the key guy returning, being the catcher and kind of in control of our defense. We also return our shortstop, Jeffrey Castillo, who's a junior. He was an all-league player for us. Our center fielder, Jacob Lopez, he was all-league as a freshman. He's a junior. Raider Tello is our third baseman. He's an all-area player as well. So we're strong. We're strong up the middle. We got a lot of returners. We got a lot of talent. By far the most talented team I've had in 12 years of being in Arcadia.
So what do you think of the league this year? How do you think the league will shape out?
It's us and CV, as it usually is. They have some good pitching, as they usually do, and they're the reigning champs. They seem to win it. They've been in it, year after year after year. Obviously, there's going to be competition from other teams in our league, but it's always seems to come down to us and CV, and I don't really see this year being too much different than that.
How about some of the non-league games? Who are you guys taking on, and any interesting teams on the schedule for the Apaches?
I mean, I made a couple notes of some key games. We have Temple City at home on March 13th, so obviously a close town rival there. We get to go to Mater Dei March 23rd at 6 p.m. It's a Friday night. Mater Dei, I think, is ranked 10th in the nation.
Wow.
So obviously they've got a good squad, so it'll be nice to travel down there and see how we do. Then we open up league March 27th against Burbank, and then obviously May 8th and May 11th. Those are our CV games to end the regular season. So those are some of the key dates for the season. But I mean, every game is equally as important. So.
We talked to Coach Pollocky a lot, and obviously the Arcadia High football coach, about scheduling and how they kind of have to do it. How does scheduling in baseball work? How do you do it with Mater Dei, or is it like football where you got to promise a home and away the next year? How does that work?
No, it more so in baseball. It's kind of what fits your schedule, So we have an 8-team league, so we play 14 league games right there. The preseason tournament counts as 2, and you're allowed 20, so that's 16. We play not during our spring break, but we play a spring break tournament, so that's 18. So we have 2 non-league, non-tournament games, and really it's okay. There's a gap in our schedule here, and there's a gap in our schedule there, and then you kind of just talk to coaches and find out what's available. And this year we were able to find Temple City and Mater Dei. When I asked, I was looking for a game on the 23rd, and Mater Dei emailed me, and I quickly replied back, yes, let's do that. So. Looking forward to it.
How big of an opportunity is that for the kids in the program to play a team that's ranked top 15 in the country right down the road?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I mean we've played actually in the winter or fall. November we went out to Vegas and played Basic High School. I think they're 3rd in the nation. Wow. So I mean, and these kids, they play a lot of travel ball. And they play with a lot of kids from around the area, and we play a pretty good schedule, so I think they're looking forward to it. I think they probably circle it on their calendar saying, all right, this is where we get to show, what we're made out of. But, I don't think it's going to be anything. We're not going to be in awe of anybody or anything. We've played against good talent before. We have good talent. So I'm perfectly comfortable going toe-to-toe with those guys and seeing how we do.
Seeing that you have so many seniors this year, how many do you think have a legitimate shot playing at the college level, whether it's D1, D2, or?
I think a good number of them do. Really, probably anyone who really wants to compete at the next level would have an opportunity. Most probably through the junior college, ranks. But we have a lot of really smart kids that are probably going to go into Division III and compete at that level. We have some kids that'll probably go to junior college and maybe Division I from there, and we have some kids who are still undecided of where they want to go and what they want to do. So, this season's important for them to do well individually, to get kind of seen and kind of figure out their future.
You've done a great job with the program, getting these kids opportunities to play at college, what you've done with the facilities, the program, all this stuff. How can the fans help support you guys? I know each year you do some fundraisers and stuff like that. How can we pay back to what you guys are doing and support the team this year?
I mean, I just think it's showing up. The kids love playing in front of a crowd, and I mean, in my opinion, I haven't seen too many better atmospheres than an Arcadia Crescenta Valley baseball game. I mean, it's pretty intense, and if the more people we can get out to more games, the more exciting it is, the more fun it is for the kids, and it's good entertainment. So, I mean, the more that the fan base can support us, that's what we really want.
All right, we talked about it at the top of Coach's Corner, the famous video on Instagram. Your third base coach, Gabe Hyatt. Can we explain? Can we walk
me through this?
Walk us through. What
all right, so this is actually against Korea the other night. We played a game. They sent about 5 teams from Korea over to Southern California to play, and so this is against them last Tuesday. We got the bases loaded, and we get a base hit to left, and Gabe's trying to wheel. He's wheeling one guy in. He's trying to bring the runner around from second, around third, and I think he got a little too excited. were actually going to stop the runner, but I think he just stopped because Gabe kind of went heel over head and hit the deck.
So, and Gabe's okay. We talked about
he was a little sore. He was a little sore.
So what is he not wearing cleats or what?
No, he's just wearing turfs. You know, just basically regular tennis shoes. I mean, he's gonna probably say that the grass is a little wet, but we all know it wasn't. I just think he, it's just one of those things that nowadays, when you do something like that, somebody catches it on tape, and he was lucky enough to become. Well, I don't know. He likes it. He's a famous man now. So I'm just waiting for the game when one of the coaches says, "Hey, are you that dude that fell on that video that I saw?"
We got to get this to SportsCenter, the Not Top 10 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he was inspired by the Olympics. Mirai Nagasu's skating.
There you go. He was definitely on skates for sure.
Definitely on skates. All right, Nick Lemas, we thank you so much for stopping by Coach's Corner. We're looking forward to the season. You got the Frozen Ropes tournament this weekend, and then when you get in the league, we'd love to have you back, especially talk about that big CV matchup as always. And best of luck this season.
Definitely.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.